Hey besties, it is time for another life update. Let's get into it. So I did a life update around, I think it was September of last year, or it could have been August, where I was letting you guys know that unfortunately I was being laid off, and I had to make life work. And I've been making life work with my supplemental pay as well as my unemployment. I've still been able to pay all of my bills and all of that good stuff, and eat, of course, right? Put gas in my car. But I did have a couple of the besties to inquire about how my job search was going. And so I wanted to update you guys on that. And then I figured while I'm updating you on that, I might as well update you on, everything else that I wanted to do a separate video on. But I think I like this format better. It's gonna be different than it was last year, but it's totally okay, where I'm updating you on my goals, what I want to accomplish for 2025, etc. This video, I do not think that I'm gonna edit it a whole lot. It's gonna be like a vlog type style. I'm sitting down and I'm talking to my bestie, so I'm gonna need you guys to talk back to me, okay? Talk back in the comments. I did write down notes so that I am not scatterbrained and I don't miss anything, okay? So if you see me looking down, it is because I have my notes here to make sure I don't forget. So first things first, I know a lot of you guys want to know, what are you doing for work? What's going on? So I've had a couple of people to tell me, hey, you should take this content creation thing full time. And then I've had other people tell me, hey, caution, you might want to go back to work. The first thought that I had when I first got laid off, let me tell you, I was very confused on what I wanted to do. I was upset. I didn't want to go back into the job market looking for a job. Things are a lot different than they were 10 years ago, even 20 years ago. I'll say I haven't really had to actively look for a job. It's been probably about the last 17, 18 years. And things have drastically changed. Technology has changed, and what these jobs are looking for is a little bit different. And when I got laid off from my first job, I thought I was going to retire from there. I wanted to retire from there. And the job that I just got laid off from now, I didn't see myself retiring from there, but I was pretty comfortable. And I was, knew the job, knew how to do it, so needless to say, things are a lot different. So I was upset that I now have to embark on this new journey of finding new employment. And I was just figuring out, like, Lord, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to take this content creation thing full time and just be on my own schedule and create my own bottom line, or create my own finances entirely, or I don't know if I want to go back into the job market. But I can tell you one thing, me going back into the job market was kind of further down the thought process. I was like, I don't know if I want to go, So I had made the decision to try content creation full time. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to do this and really put my mind to it and, see what happens, right? While I love content creation, I love creating videos, I love to talk about finances, and I still want to take that literally to a place where I've never thought I could take it. God spoke to me a week ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. I was just doing whatever, and I had already had in my mind that content creation was what it was going to be. And he said, it's time to go back to work, right? So I was like, oh, so that's what we doing. We going back to work. Okay. I wish you would have told me this, and it was so clear to me And I know that it was God because I wasn't even thinking about work. I wasn't thinking about my finances. I wasn't thinking about anything. And it was just dropped in my spirit that it's time for you to go back to work. So I said, okay, I guess I've been chilling for a good little 4 or 5 months, however it's been. So I am going to start looking for a job again. Now, it's never really been my pure desire to be a full-time content creator or even a full-time entrepreneur. However, I will say this. I believe entrepreneurship is for sure in my blood. It's been in my blood since I was a young child. I would go out and I would make money. I would create my own. I first started with my own flyer on a piece of paper, and I went around to my neighbors and I picked up side jobs so that I can earn money. Not only that, I do have entrepreneurs in my family. My father is an entrepreneur and my brother is an entrepreneur as well. So it's not anything that is uncommon for my family or, you know, for me. I've always been a hustler since, like I just explained, a young child going into teenage years. I know how to go out and get some money. But once it was dropped in my spirit that it was time for me to go to work, I began to think, okay, now I know with the skill set that I have and the talent that I have and what I can bring to a company, I can go somewhere and make well over 6 figures, right? And then side hustling as well, which I think I can do pretty well doing both. That could take me to a level that I really would feel comfortable, right? And I would be able to pay off debt faster. I would be able to save money faster and just meet my financial goals faster and live in a way that I want to live without necessarily like starting. It's not like I'm starting from the bottom, but starting from the bottom, right? And so I also thought about, you know, if I were to take content creation full time, then I would then be picking up 2 more bills. I would be picking up, well, one, we know the tax bill, I'm gonna have to pick that up. And then I would also have to pick up health insurance, because I need health insurance, you know? I can't be walking around uninsured. So that was another bill that I would be picking up. And my life or my desires right now is to get rid of as many bills as I possibly can, right? I want to pay my house off. Like, I have all of these desires now. God is not wrong about what he said, but I'm just saying, you know, basically the bottom line, I'm going back to work, okay? So I'm going to be taking you guys on the journey with me and looking for a job. Whatever it is that I find out, I am going to share that with you guys as well. And when I say find out, I mean like best practices in resume writing, best practices in interviewing. I have interviewed for the last, I was an interviewer for the last, maybe 10, 11, 12 years or 13 years. However long it's been since I've been in management. I have been interviewing people. So I've always been on the other side for quite some time. And now I see why some of these gurus, or not even gurus, but experts, you know, like HR experts, talent acquisition experts, they always say, like, you need to keep your resume updated and you need to keep your interview skills sharp and apply for different positions. It's just the last job that I had, you know, unfortunately, it was just a dead end managerial position that I was in. Didn't really have the opportunity to promote within, and it was just, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. But bottom line is, you know, I will be sharing everything that I gain and learn throughout this process with you guys. I'll be taking you along my journey of finding a job. I'm excited, to be honest with you. And that's how I know that it's God, because I wasn't excited before. Oh my goodness, I was so mad. I was like, oh my gosh, like, why? why I don't want to do this. Okay, so that's that. Next, I want to talk about my income goals. Last year, I shared with you guys how much money I wanted to make in my side hustle. And I think I had said 60,000 in my side hustle. So I came in a little short, but let me talk to you guys about how much I made on YouTube and then how much I made on my personal products and then what that total was. So on YouTube, I made a total of $29,639 just from AdSense alone. So praise God for that. He is amazing. And that's how I was able to save so much money. That's how I was able to pay off the debt. And that was a significant number, and it was an increase from the year before. So my goal is to always do better than I did the year before. So definitely thanking God for that. And my personal products, I came in at $13,542 for the year. So that's amazing. So total was $43,181.98. Like, that is crazy, right? Crazy. That is literally like a full-time job of somebody's full-time job, right? So that's where I was, when I was thinking like, oh, I could take this content creation full time, I was like, at least I'll be able to pay my bills, right? Which it would be a little difficult because here in California, making 43,000, I would literally be like, anyway, I'm veering off. Stay focused. Okay. So, that wasn't bad. And then in 2024, I think I was already consumer debt free, but I became debt free from my phase one. And then for my savings goals, I saved about $8,000. It was probably like 8,000 or 9,000 that I saved. Yes. So for 2025, my goals is to aggressively start to pay off my IRS debt. And I'm praying that if I could pay that thing off, honey, that's what I'm praying for, to pay them off in 2025. And for savings, I have a goal to save $3,000 because what I really want to do is pay off the debt. Okay. School, I had a goal to enroll back into school in 2024, and I did that. I started school literally at the 9th hour. I started in December. So I'm currently in school right now, and I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree, and I'll be done in December of this year. So I had already been going, and I needed to go back and finish. And so I'll be finishing up in December of this year, and I will have my bachelor's in business with a certificate in human resources. So I'm super excited about that as well. Like, every time I talk about the end and what I'll have my bachelor's degree in, I really want to cry because, listen, I just never thought I would be a homeowner, and I never thought that I would have my degree. So excited about that. And let's see, personal goals. Really, I'm keeping my goals to a minimum because the top goals that I have is to find a job, get this debt paid off, and save $3,000. That's really my top goals, top 3 goals, and finish school. Faith goals, my goal is to grow my relationship with Christ, get into a deeper relationship with Him. I think my faith is pretty, it can go to another level. Let me just say that. I don't think we've ever like hit the point like, oh, we good. We just, I'm a good Christian. No, I have challenges that I believe keep me from the ultimate place, or just a place where I want to be with Christ. And so I'm working on that, reading scriptures, really devoting my life to Christ. And so those are my goals, and to really be a witness, not only to help someone with giving up their tithes and offering, because I am a financial channel. And so when it comes to that and being a good steward of your finances and what God has given you and your increase and your blessings and giving to others and all of those things, but really witnessing to give your whole life to Christ, to Jesus, especially if you don't know him and you want to be saved. Like, that's what I want, to get to that place everywhere, not just outside of the camera or off camera, but on camera too. I hope that made sense. Personal goals, just to be a better mother, be a better daughter, a better cousin, a better sister, a better grandmother, a better friend. That's my goals, just to really be intentional. Really, that's it, you know, and that is different in every way. Be a better aunt, you know, that's different in every way, because how I'm a friend will be different, and how I will show up as a sister and how I will show up as a daughter. And so that's it. But I don't want to have, like, last year I had like all these goals, like, it was just, not to say it was overwhelming, but it was like too much, you know. I just want to be better, you know, better holistically, eat better, exercise, go to my doctor's appointments on time, like those type of things. And I don't really want to just have a goal I don't want to have a goal for that. I just want to do it, you know, work better at it every day. I know it's in my mind that it's something that I need to do and want to do and desire to do. I think that is everything for this life update. I think that I've made everything clear. We've talked about the job situation, and your girl is going back into the job market. And I'm excited because I just know that, I hope that my camera is not blurry. Praise the Lord. But I just know that I'm entering into a season. But that is it. If you guys have any questions, like I stated before, I need you guys to talk back to me in the comments. Let's continue the conversation. What are your life updates? I know I just saw Tracy's update. I gotta respond back to you. Oh my God, I have to read your comment again, but update me. Let's talk in the comments, guys. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because I'm taking you guys along the journey with me. But that is it. I will see you besties in the next video. Go be great. Peace out.